Okay, welcome back kids. Now in this video we will learn how to define the movements of the Pac-Man. Okay, first we'll start with when Pac-Man moves out of this exit, we have to reset the Pac-Man. So if it goes out of this side, it should come back from this side. So it should come back from the opposite side, correct? So let's put an if condition. If what? Go to operators. Pick this greater than 1. What we are talking? We are talking about x positions. So go to motion. Pick x position. So if x position is greater than 210, this one is around 210. Okay. So if x position is greater than 210, then it should start from the other x position, which is minus 210. So what we have to do? We have to set x. So here set x as minus 210, and this should happen when the direction is in the right block, correct? Here. Same way we'll duplicate this if condition and we will write it for the left one. There we have to check x position less than, not greater than. So we have to remove this one. Let's stop this. We have to remove this one. Again we'll go to operators. We'll take less than. Okay, here we'll put less than. Again put x position less than minus 210. Then you have to set to plus 210. And remove this one. Let's see how it works. If it goes out, it starts from the other side, correct? Now if it goes out from here, we'll start from the opposite side, which is correct. Okay, so now I know that if it exits from any of these doors, it will come back inside when it comes to the direction. Okay, so over this if condition is perfect. At the same time, I want the Pac-Man to open the mouth. That means I want to change the costumes. I will come here. Right now it is this one, circle. Now I want Pac-Man 2 with open mouth. Okay, now let's see how it works. Okay, now I want to use only 4 costumes, not the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4 and again 1. So it should go in a series of 1, 2, 3, 4 back to 1. Okay, this is very interesting code. Let's go back to code. Here what I want is to switch the costume. So let's go to looks and then say switch costume to at the last point over here. Okay, here I want Pac-Man. Okay, but this should be in a series, automatic 1, 2, 3, 4 back to 1. So we will use a mathematical equation. We can't say equation, but in algorithm or mathematical techniques. Okay, how to use a mathematical technique? I want this costume to get changed. Okay, so I'm going to get the operator of what? Operator of mode. Okay, I want mode operator, but mode what? Mode of costume number. So okay, go to looks where we will take costume number. So this one, whatever costume number is there, place it here. Whatever costume number is there, place it here. And mode 4. Mode 4 means number, whatever costume number is used, divided by 4, and with mode you will get the remainder. So whatever remainder is there, I want to add it to plus 1. What mode does is to get the remainder, correct? So costume number, whatever is there, divided by 4, you get a remainder. So what I want to do, I want to add that remainder to 1. I want to add. So we'll again pull this operator here. We'll place this full operator inside the first one and plus what? Plus 1. Okay, so this is ready. How this works is, Here mode is the remainder after dividing one number by another. So here 1 mod 4 gives 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Correct? So you get 2 quotient number. Now it is 2. 2 divided by 4 is, remainder is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. Now you will get 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Now 4 divided by 4, what is the remainder? 0. So 0 plus 1 is again 1. So it will go back to 1. Correct? So what we will do? Put this into switch quotient to this one. But this switching of quotient should happen only when the Pac-Man is in motion, not in the stay position. That means you have to go to control, place if condition. So click if, place it here. This should happen in stay position. Stay position means the direction equals to stay. So here we'll again go to not operator. Here we'll pick this and then we'll copy this direction, duplicate. We'll copy this direction, duplicate, click here, direction equals to stay. Okay, let me explain you this block again. If not, what does it mean? Whatever condition you have given here, opposite of it is not. When you say direction equals to stay, not means when it is stay, it will not affect. Correct? That's why not. Now, if not direction equals to stay, at that time only the costume should be changing. It should change. The costume should change only when the direction is up, down, left, right. Okay? Let's see how it works. Click on the flag. See? It's so fast. If I press left arrow, it comes back. Yeah, it doesn't change the direction, but the costumes are getting changed. Now what we want, I want to change the costume at each step and not at each point pixel. Okay? So let's program that one. Okay, now to reduce the speed, what we will do, we'll take a variable. Okay? We'll say make a variable, change speed for Pac-Man only. Okay. Now whenever you change the costume, I want to set it default to 0. Okay, the set change costume, this one, to 0 when it starts, but it should change only by 1. So 0 and 1. What I will do, I will put here this one, set change costume to not 0 or 1. Here also I want to apply a mathematical technique. Okay, what I will do, I will do operators. Operator here I will take plus. Okay, and I will take mode again. Okay, this plus I put here. In first place I will go to variables. I will take change costume variable. Change costume. Here. Okay, place it in the first place. Change costume plus 1. Mode by 2. How will it work? Change costume when it is 0 to 0 plus 1. Why 0? Because your default value is 0. So change costume plus 1 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 divided by 2 is what? 1. Again. So change costume will be 1 plus 1, 2. 2 divided by 2 is 0. So again it will be 0 plus 1. So it will switch from 0 and 1. Clear? Any doubt in this? So what I will do? I will make this value come over here. Now this is clear. But I want to switch costume actually when my change costume value is 1. Okay, so again if condition, so we'll go to control, we'll bring if here. Okay, if what condition, so I'll go to operators, I'll bring equal to operator here. Okay, what I want, change costume, so go to variable, I will check for change costume. When change costume is 1, that time you have to switch the costume. Okay, now let's hit the flag and see what is the reaction. See, now it is quite slow as compared to before. Still the direction it's not changing. If I press left arrow, we'll program that also. But now the switching of costumes is quite natural. Okay, let's stop it here. As I said, background coding is little bit lengthy. It's not difficult. I won't say that it is difficult. It's just tricky and logical. Okay, so don't get tense if our code is just growing. But at the same time, it is logical. So you can easily understand. Okay. Now what I want is whenever the background touches any of the walls, it should stay. Correct? Then first of all, when it touches, what we have to use? Collision. So like this collision. Costume. Then we'll go back to code. We will say what we will do, we will go for sensing. Sensing when color is touching color. Okay? My color is touching color. Because we have to check if it goes down this green color, if it touches the wall color, then you have to command the background to stay. Correct? So how this works, I will show you. Okay? If I click here, I can pick it with the green. You have to be very careful here. This smallest square should pick the correct color. So when it touches green, when the green is touching where? The wall color. So inside wall colors. Be careful while picking the color. Okay. Now when, as I said, if you have to go to control, block, bring this if, yeah, this inside. But before adding this, there are two things that we check. When it is going down and when this color touches the another color. So as I said, I have to go to operators. Which operator is AND? Correct? So I'll pick that here and put this color part here, second one. And in first one I will say, so I will say, let me bring this out so it's easier for me to put. Then I will say equal. What equal? When the direction. Where is green? Down. So when the direction is down and when the color is touches this one, bring this down. If condition, what I want is set direction to stay. Okay. Same way I will write for up here, so it's easy to understand. Then we bring it down here and write when the direction is up and the color to pick up means this color, red. Okay. Then stay. Same way, right one, duplicate, put here, and left. Left is what color? This one. Again, I repeat, please be careful while is set. What I want is, once this is set, before this if condition, I have to set the Gaussian. Okay, so go to looks, change, switch to Gaussian, collision, and I have to point the direction to 90. Okay, point to direction 90. I have to go here, point to direction to 90. So point to direction 90, switch to Gaussian this, when up this. Now I have to pick this block, take up. Where have I to place this? Inside this if condition. Be really careful while placing the blocks. Okay? What is this if condition? Here, forever when x position mode 16 equals to 0, when these arrows are being checked, if nothing is there, then you have to point in direction 90 and switch to Gaussian collision and check for this. Once this is checked, you have to bring your Gaussian, go to looks, switch to Gaussian to the original one, main one. Okay? Clear? So one thing you need to remember, whenever this if condition is there, you have to make sure that you point in direction 90. Okay, so if you go to Gaussians and if you click here and if you say 90, we have to make sure that this code correct. So just change the text. Right when there is a red color, left then green color, up means purple, down means orange. You have to make sure that this both combination is correct. Okay, now let's see how it works. When I click here, it goes straight. When I press up arrow, it collided with the wall, so stay. Now if I press left, it moves back. The direction hasn't changed, but as soon as I press down, it came down. Now collided, stay. Up, went up. So now our Pac-Man is moving within the maze, correct? As soon as it touches the wall, it stays. Hope this is clear. Now let us set the direction. Now to set the direction, what we have to, let's stop this here. What we have to do, we have to drag our these directions to the correct position. See what we have done, left arrow, point in direction 90, correct? So what we will do, we will have to drag this and put it over here. When direction left arrow, point in direction 90. Okay? Now right arrow, point in direction, left arrow was point in direction minus 90, right arrow point in direction, so go to right direction, right, point in direction 90. Same way, go up, when down arrow, point in direction 180. So when direction is down, point in 180. And when the direction is up, point in direction 0. So just do all these changes and let's see how it works. Okay, now if I press down, see, now direction is correct, collision is correct, it is moving within the maze also. So let's stop this. So this video completes our programming with the Pac-Man. To make Pac-Man move in correct direction and in correct positions within the maze. Okay, see you in next video. Bye. Thank you.